Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung called the transition to the AI era inevitable and promised to build an AI highway through greater investment. The president made the remarks during his 2026 budget speech to the National Assembly on Tuesday morning. The budget for next year is set at a record high, 728 trillion won, or around $508 billion, up 8% from the previous year. Nearly $7 billion has been earmarked for AI-related projects, which is 3 times higher than this year's spending. The main opposition People Power Party boycotted Tuesday's speech to protest an arrest warrant against a party member related to last December's martial law declaration. The legal deadline for the parliamentary budget review is set for December 2nd. The South Korean and U.S. defense chiefs reaffirmed the steadfastness of the ROK-U.S. alliance during their annual security talks, the 57th Security Consultative Meeting, on Tuesday. Noting that South Korea is a model ally, Hexit said he was encouraged by South Korea's commitment to increase defense spending and make greater investments in its military capabilities. To modernize the alliance and boost ties, the two allies agreed on some practical steps, including having U.S. warships be repaired in South Korea. When it comes to nuclear-powered submarines, Hexit added that the Pentagon is going to work closely with other departments to fulfill President Trump's commitment to South Korea developing these. China has extended its visa-free entry policy for South Korean nationals for another year. This allows a short-term stay of up to 30 days for tourism, business, or family visits until December 31, 2026. The announcement was made on Monday by China's Foreign Ministry as part of a plan to make travel more convenient and to strengthen international exchanges. Analysts say this decision reflects positive momentum in bilateral relations between South Korea and China, following the recent summit between the country's leaders on the sidelines of the APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in Gyeongju. President Lee Jae-myung says his series of summits held last week on the sidelines of the ASEAN Summit and the APEC Leaders Meeting was a success, but only the beginning. At Tuesday's cabinet meeting, the president urged relevant ministries to ensure thorough follow-up measures to what was discussed at the bilateral meetings and called for bipartisan support in carrying them out. He also instructed his cabinet to recognize and commend those who contributed to the diplomatic achievements. North Korea's former ceremonial head of state Kim Yong-nam has died at the age of 97. State media said he passed away from multiple organ failure caused by cancer-related toxemia. Kim Yong-nam served as North Korea's foreign minister from 1983 and later as president of the Presidium of the Supreme People's Assembly for 21 years, effectively acting as the country's ceremonial head of state. He was best known internationally for leading Pyongyang's delegation to the 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, where he met then-President Moon Jae-in. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.